and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Andrea from Coffee Teach and Inspire, and today we are going to do another Procreate tutorial. So this one will be a little bit more advanced than my beginner's tutorial. I'll link that here. So a couple weeks ago, I posted a picture of myself, well, a drawing that I did of myself, and a lot of you are interested in seeing how to do that. So we're going to use the color drop tool, we are going to use smudging, we are going to use layers as always, but it's something really fun to do, and something I like to do in my free time is just doodle over pictures that I already have that I like. So hopefully you will be able to do the same, and after this video you will have the tools and the knowledge to do that. So I use Procreate for my drawings, and I also have an iPad. It's just the iPad, it's not the iPad Air or Pro or Mini or anything like that, just the iPad. And I also use an Apple Pencil, it's the first generation. If you do decide to get an iPad and an Apple Pencil, make sure that they're compatible. The iPad Pros are the only ones that you can use the second generation Apple Pencil with, and there's only certain iPad generations that you can use an Apple Pencil with. So if you want to, just do your research. I used to use a third-party stylus from Madonna. It's totally up to you. I used it for a year, and I recently purchased an Apple Pencil and I really love it, but you don't need one to use your iPad. Okay, so I already uploaded my picture because we didn't need to go through my camera roll, but the way that you would upload your picture is you just tap photo and it would take you to your camera roll and you would choose the photo that you wanted. So I chose this one, and the first thing that you need to do is add a layer because we don't want to be drawing on the original picture. So I'm going to add my layer, and a cool feature that you can use on Procreate is the color drop. So I'm going to tap this little square right here, and I'm going to drag it to the blue, and I'm going to make my background. So there's my blue. I'm going to hide it for right now and add another layer. So the key thing to using Procreate is layers. This is my third video that I'm saying it in, but I really, truly mean it. You need to use layers. You can work on any part of the picture, so I might choose my shoe to work on. I'm gonna color drop and change my brush. Another good tool to use when you are drawing is turning the opacity down in the picture. So come up here to your layers, click the N on your picture and turn the opacity down. That way you can still see it, but it's easy for you to see what you're drawing. Draw with, so add a new layer. If I need to color drop, I'm going to turn the opacity back up so that I can get the correct color. So I'm going to do my legs, I think. Turn this back down. So I like to work from back layer up, so that's why I'm doing all of my skin right now. Then I'm gonna go back over and do my eyes and an outline of my face. Oops. So we're actually going to turn this layer off, and I'm gonna go back and outline my skin. So I like to outline a shadow so it's a little bit darker, and this is my previous color. So A really helpful feature in Procreate is being able to adjust the settings on the brush. So I'm gonna go back to brush. This is the brush that I use the most, is round brush. So right now for drawing, I want those smooth lines. So I have my Streamline all the way up to max. So that's why my lines are turning out pretty nicely. Let me show you what it would look like without Streamline on. I'm gonna go back in, tap the brush, and turn Streamline off. If I would try to draw the same shape, it's very jiggly. It picks up all of your moves and shakes, and it's just not as smooth. So the Streamline kind of helps you see how this outer line is no Streamline and this inner line is full Streamline. It just really helps you and make those curves cleaner and smoother. If I am writing, I generally turn Streamline on medium to high. I don't do it on full because this is what it would look like if I just tried to write my name. It's too curvy. It doesn't turn out as well, so I usually turn it to around 70 and it turns out a lot better. There's still some guidance, but it's more smooth when you're writing. It doesn't adjust it as much. Some other settings that you can mess around with are jitter. I usually don't touch jitter. As you can see, that's what it does. Fall off, just be the end. And you can also test it out up here. So that's what fall off would look like. Nice spacing, you can space it out so it'd be just dots. Again, I usually don't touch that. The grain, rendering. So there's just so many things that you can play around with. If you find that you don't like or you maybe mess something up, you can go to About This Brush and press Reset All Settings. So it'll go back to its original settings. All right, so back to our picture. I'm gonna outline my face and my ears and my neck. Sometimes I even draw in some necklines because I think it just makes it a little bit more realistic to add details that are in your picture as well. Maybe I'll add in my elbow lines. You can get as detailed or as not detailed as you want. It's totally up to you. Now, if I wanted more detail in my face, I could zoom in and pick up different colors. So I could up here color in this color. And when I can see it a little bit more, then I'm going to pick up another color. You don't need to do this, but you can do this if you want your drawing to look more realistic. And then what I do is I turn off my picture and it looks kind of crazy, but I go back in and fill in the spots that need filled in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smudge all these colors together. So up here next to the paintbrush is the smudge tool, and you can make it as big or as small as you want. And you just kind of start blending the colors together. It makes a really big difference. It's hard to see on the iPad, but you can kind of see right there how it's smudging the colors. So it kind of just mixes it so that it's a smoother blend. It's a nicer transition. It's just so all these blend together evenly and you don't have these harsh lines like you do here and here. Once we're done blending, it'll look so much better. You can either be detailed on the face like this if you want, or you can really just use color drop and do one skin tone. It's totally your choice. Honestly, my least favorite part is doing hair, especially because mine is always curly and it's so hard to draw. So what I like to do is find like middle color. So not my lightest, but not my darkest. And I'm just gonna outline my hair for right now. I'm gonna turn this layer off and add another layer. This is where I'm gonna add the details of my curls. So I'm gonna find a little bit of a darker shade like that, and I'm gonna come in and just add some of the lines. There's also, I always forget about this, I think it's under touch-ups. You have some flowing hair, or you can do fine hair. Alright, so let's see what it looks like. Ooh. I could leave it like this, or I could add my glasses and my smile and my eyes, whatever you would like to do. Oh my gosh, I'm missing my leg. But you get the gist. Definitely use the smudge to help with your skin and your hair. The color drop is a really great tool, and layers, 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 layers. Alright, so here is the finished product. I added the leopard print to my skirt and I added glasses. Like I said, you can put as much or as little detail as you want. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you now have the knowledge and tools that you need to draw over your own pictures. It's so much fun and I really love doing it. I would love to see the pictures that you create. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.